Archangel Michael says, silence will not protect you tonight. There's a moment approaching that even your walls will feel, the air will change, the time will freeze, and your door will echo with a knock you were never expecting. Someone is coming, and what they carry with them will shatter comfort and demand your full awareness. They've circled your house twice already, waiting for the right hour. In the shadows of late night, their footsteps match a purpose heavier than words. This is not a casual visit, it is a delivery of truth that has been suppressed for far too long. Inside their coat is something folded, fragile, yet powerful. It could be a document, a letter, or even a photo from the past you buried deep. But once it touches your hand, you'll never see the people around you the same again. Archangel Michael says, someone close to you betrayed you weeks ago, and this night visitor knows everything about it. They are not just a stranger, they are a link to someone you once trusted, someone who used your name in a very risky situation. What you find out tonight might even save your life. Type Amen to get blessing 777. They may not say much when you open the door. Their eyes will do the talking, heavy with emotions they've carried in secret for too long. Behind their silence is a story filled with shock, regret, and an urgency to make you listen. Don't take this visit lightly. They are risking everything just to stand in front of you for a few minutes. What they reveal will have the power to either destroy something false or build something truthful, depending on how you react. It started when they overheard a conversation they weren't supposed to hear. Your name was mentioned. So was your address. This person knows you deserve the truth. And tonight, under the cover of darkness, they will try to give it to you before someone else takes the chance away forever. Type Amen to get blessing 448. They have been warned not to come. But something stronger than fear pushed them forward. They believe you need this more than they need their own safety. Their message is simple, but the impact will be lasting. You will not sleep the same after you hear it. Inside their mind, a battle has been raging for days. Should they expose what was said about you? Or should they run the other way and pretend they never knew? A decision has been made. The knock is coming. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. They are holding proof. Not just rumors, not just whispers, but something written, signed, witnessed. It will clear your name and destroy someone else's carefully built lie. You were kept in the dark for months. Someone used your identity to manipulate others. A trap was being set, and it had your name all over it. But the trap failed. Because someone watching from the side couldn't stay silent anymore. They couldn't watch your life be ruined. Archangel Michael says, this is divine timing. The visit was never meant to happen during the day. The night protects them, and gives you clarity. Type Amen to get blessing 999. You may hear the knock 3 times, soft, spaced, deliberate. It will sound like hesitation, but it's actually courage. Behind each knock is a chapter of the truth they're about to uncover. They were there when the plan was being whispered. The person behind it is someone you still talk to. Someone who smiles at you like nothing's wrong. But something is very wrong. And the one knocking tonight has watched enough damage unfold. They decided to step in before it's too late. They know what you don't. And that knowledge is sacred. It's what makes them brave enough to come forward. Type Amen to get blessing 343. You may not even recognize them at first. They've changed. Life has changed them. But they remember you. They remember what you did for them when no one else cared. That memory is the reason they're here tonight, to return a favor. Their voice will shake. Not from fear, but from the weight of what they're about to deliver. You'll feel your own heart beating faster before they say a word. They will reach into their pocket and show you something. Your face will turn cold. The truth will speak without needing explanation. Type Amen to get blessing 606. You'll be tempted to doubt them. It will feel too unbelievable, too wild. But the details they share, those tiny, eerie details, will confirm everything. Names will be spoken. Dates will be mentioned. Places you didn't know you were being watched in will be listed. Someone's been following your movements. Not because they care, but because they feared your potential. They needed to discredit you before you discovered what you were truly meant for. Tonight's visitor knows this. And they won't leave your doorstep until you know it too. Type Amen to get blessing 221. Your silence after their revelation will be louder than thunder. The weight of betrayal will hit you like waves. But after those waves, calm will come. Because knowing the truth, even a painful truth, is better than living in a cage of lies. And you will finally begin to walk in freedom. You'll feel anger, yes. But you'll also feel protection. Because deep inside, you'll know, someone wanted you to know this now, not later. This visitor is not just any person. They are being guided, watched, even protected spiritually just to reach you tonight. Type Amen to get blessing 848. You won't need to speak much. They'll do the talking. Your role is to listen and decide. What you do with the information after that moment will define your path ahead. You can act, or you can delay. But you can't unhear what they tell you. They will ask you to keep this between you and them. Not because they fear you, but because others are already watching, waiting for your next move. Even if it shakes you, even if it changes everything, this message is meant to awaken you. It is a key, and it unlocks something you never thought you'd need to face. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. Archangel Michael says, after tonight, your instincts will sharpen. Your ability to sense lies will increase. That's not paranoia, it's protection. Don't be shocked if after this, certain people begin to avoid you. That's their guilt reacting. That's their fear of being exposed. Some will try to talk you out of believing the truth. They'll use kind words, familiar tones, and tears. Don't be fooled. They knew what they were doing. And now, they know you know. Type Amen to get blessing 565. The truth this visitor carries has been sitting heavy in their heart for too long. They couldn't sleep. They couldn't function. Not until they gave it to you. What they saw was dangerous. But it was real. And now, it's in your hands. You'll find yourself remembering old conversations. Replaying certain messages. Analyzing smiles that once felt warm but now seem hollow. This clarity isn't meant to hurt you. It's meant to guide you out of danger. What was hidden is no longer hidden. Type Amen to get blessing 112. Once they leave, you'll feel two things, relief and responsibility. The weight of knowing will sit on your shoulders, and that's how you'll know it was real. You will find yourself guarded. You'll look twice before trusting. And that's not a bad thing. Because now, you're awakened. And nothing can fool you again. The knock at midnight wasn't random. It was orchestrated. It was divine. Type Amen to get blessing 303. You may cry later. Or you may just sit in silence. Either reaction is holy, because truth shakes the soul. Your story is changing now. The page has turned. And this new chapter demands a stronger version of you. Do not call the visitor back. They've done their part. Now, it's up to you. Stay alert. Watch closely. And when the next sign comes, you'll be ready. Type Amen to get blessing 666. You'll wake up tomorrow feeling different, even if everything looks the same. The knock may fade from your ears, but its echo will live inside your thoughts. You'll begin to notice shifts, subtle glances, strange delays, hushed tones. That's the world responding to the truth you now hold. You've become a threat to the ones who built their lives around your silence. But what they didn't prepare for was your awakening. This isn't paranoia, this is spiritual clarity. Your spirit has been activated by divine intervention. The veil is off, and now you see what was always meant to be seen. Type Amen to get blessing 424. Every item the night visitor left behind holds a vibration. Don't ignore the paper, the scent, or the ink. There's a hidden message in the way it feels, the way it trembles in your hand. They gave you a warning, but they also gave you power. Because once the hidden thing is revealed, it no longer controls you. The lie loses its grip. Keep that document safe. Hide it where no one can reach. It may become the very thing that protects your future from injustice. You may receive calls, visits, or even threats after this. Don't answer anything that doesn't come in peace. Type Amen to get blessing 595. From this moment on, you're walking a divine path. The lies are behind you. The people who tried to use you are already being watched by higher forces. Archangel Michael says, heaven is closer than ever before. Because someone tried to tear you apart, and now heaven wants to lift you higher. You're being prepared for justice. They saw your name written where it shouldn't have been. And the one who carried that information to your door, is now under spiritual protection. You are not alone in this. You were never alone. Type Amen to get blessing 989. In the coming days, someone will pretend they know nothing. They'll try to act innocent, like none of it happened. But you will see it in their eyes, the panic, the guilt, the trembling smile. They thought your silence made you weak. But they didn't know silence was your strength, until you chose to speak. This knock is the first of many shifts. Doors you didn't even know were locked are now opening. And some doors are being permanently closed. Protect your energy. Guard your conversations. Walk with intention. Type Amen to get blessing 181. You'll feel your spiritual senses grow sharper. The places that once drained you will no longer feel the same. And certain people's voices will begin to sound different. That's because the truth has changed your frequency. You've been upgraded. Your soul now speaks a higher language. Don't waste time trying to convince anyone of what you know. Those meant to understand will feel it. The rest will reveal themselves by the way they avoid your eyes. You are being divinely positioned. Even the enemy can't understand why their plans are failing. Type Amen to get blessing 757. You are protected from what you don't even see yet. That knock at your door was a barrier-breaking moment. You'll never walk blindly again. Your purpose is waking up now. A mission buried under lies and distractions is now resurrecting. You're going to lead with truth, and truth always shakes the room. You may feel a mix of emotions, relief, confusion, even fear. That's okay. It means your soul is responding, adjusting, awakening. Remember the silence of the night. That calm wasn't emptiness, it was preparation for revelation. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. The visitor may never come again. But their impact will last longer than their presence. They planted a seed, and now it's growing in the garden of your destiny. One sentence they said will replay in your mind. It may be a warning, a name, or a location. Pay close attention to it. Write it down. Keep it close. That one detail will guide you when the next crossroad appears. You were chosen to hear what others were not strong enough to face. That is not a burden, it is a calling. Type Amen to get blessing 414. Now that you know, you cannot unknow. But with knowledge comes a new kind of power. You're no longer just reacting, you're now leading. There is a ripple effect about to take shape. Someone else will confess. Another hidden truth will rise to the surface. You'll begin to understand why certain people were placed in your life. Some were blessings. Some were lessons. But all of them are now being revealed. This is the season of revelation. Everything that was hidden is being brought to the light. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. Archangel Michael says, this isn't the end, it's the beginning of your unshakable journey. The moment you answered that door, your future shifted. The chains of confusion were broken. You may find a strange peace in the chaos. That's divine clarity. It means you're aligned with heaven's will, not earth's games. Every step you take now must be intentional. Every word you speak must carry the truth. You are the vessel, and your voice matters more than ever. Even if your hands shake, speak. Even if your heart races, stand. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. Keep your home spiritually protected. Light a candle. Clean your doorway. Speak blessings into your space. This visitor wasn't just human, they were guided. That knock came with spiritual backing. You are covered. Someone's going to be shocked that you now know. Watch their reaction closely. They will try to spin the story, but your intuition won't let you fall for it. The next time someone lies to your face, you'll feel it instantly. That's the power of being awakened by truth. Type Amen to get blessing 525. Let your dreams speak now. The nights ahead may hold visions, flashes of faces, or repeated symbols. Take note. Spirit is trying to finish what the visitor started. The knock at your door may be over, but the spiritual message has just begun. Watch the clock, the weather, the sudden changes. You've stepped into divine alignment. That's why things around you feel unsettled. It's not chaos, it's movement. Something that's been stuck in your life is now about to shift. The visitor's truth unlocked it. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. You'll begin to attract new people. They will come with clarity, truth, and no hidden motives. That's the blessing of choosing to know and grow.